career and ready to move into the retirement years. Staff Sergeant Woodyard came to us in the fall of 2019 and came in with open arms, willing to learn, ready to rock and roll. He did admit that he didn't have a lot of RM experience coming from the RSC Finance Division. We said that's fine, as long as you're willing to learn. We'll teach you what you need to know. And he jumped right into the travel team, attended some DFAS training courses to get up to speed on how to manage things inside of DTS and the government travel card system, and all those metrics that we beat everybody over the head on to keep up and ready to go. And he proved himself to be a tremendous asset in that arena. When I first got here, shortly before he did, I'll just say the metrics needed some improvement. And over his time period here, we've seen a tremendous increase in the number of. Thank you very much, Sergeant Woodyard, for all of your dedicated service. I'm happy that we got you on the back end here so we could use you to the best of your ability before you head off into the sunset. But again, thank you for all your efforts. And on behalf of the whole team, we wish you good luck in Godspeed. Publish your order.
Attention to orders. J. Woodyard, for exceptionally meritorious service while serving in a position of increasing responsibilities, culminating in a 20-year career as a budget analyst, non-commissioned officer, Army Reserve Medical Command, Pinellas Park, Florida. Staff Sergeant Woodyard's exceptional professionalism, loyalty, and leadership contribute to the overall readiness of the Army Reserve. His dedication to duty and selfless service contribute to the mission success of each unit he served. Upon retirement, Staff Signed, Major General. We would also like to present a follow memento for his years of service.
So on behalf of the entire G8 section, we put this together for Staff Sergeant Woodyard. A nice shadow box with his achievements, all his ribbons, and all his ranks. So again, thank you for your service. Thank you for all your hard work for our team.
Minutes are Major.
Congratulations. Staff Sergeant Woodyard, a very, very dedicated, humble, and friendly soldier. Again, congratulations. We appreciate your service. And from the G8 leadership, Colonel Roberts and I, we're going to get him a finance regimental coin. Rumor has it if you stick this under your pillow, when you wake up the next day, there may be cash under your pillow. Congratulations. This is from Command Sergeant Major Bootnick in the CG. This is an Air Medcom Custom Soldier for Life. It's got the soldier's creed on the back of it, so hopefully you can memorize that and you'll say it right before you go to bed every night as well as you can. So here's from the command team. Cool. Again, congratulations. Cool.
Sergeant Woodyard will be presenting flowers to his lovely wife, Maria.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Woodyard. Please take seats.
First of all, thank you all for coming. Sergeant Major, Colonel McBride, AR Medcom, GA, and guests, thank you so much. A lot of my friends, a lot of fellow soldiers are here today. I really appreciate it. Trying to use this phone, I'm not good at it, but I mean, I don't know even where to start, although I wrote all this stuff down. I do know I was looking at some things and I thought about how did we get here? I think we get here, I'm gonna just skip this all I guess I wrote down, but I think we get here because of teamwork that the Army teaches us. Soldiers helping soldiers. That's the only reason why I'm standing here today, because of the good Lord, my good friends, the military, the Army, the structure that they gave me. Give me to stand right here in front and talk to each and every one of you. Without that leadership, guidance, discipline, I would just be somewhere out in the street doing something. I don't know, but I love the Army. I've been in military family all my life. My dad was a Marine, so coming in, he was a drill sergeant actually, so in Paris Island. So, and I actually got off the bus at Fort Jackson in '82 as split service. That's another story. But when I got off the bus in '82, getting yelled at by those guys, like, you come to my house. Pretty easy, But I do remember one thing though, getting off the bus, and another reason why I wore this uniform today. I'm a soldier. I'll always be a soldier. I feel comfortable in this uniform. This is the uniform that they told me to put on. This is the uniform I wanted to take off. So I wanted to wear this first day in and last day out. So that's, if anybody's just wondering why I put that one on there. But I think I can try to pick up from here if you don't mind me reading off of this phone. So I just remember a few years back I was blessed with a high-speed, dedicated drill sergeants who would provide me guidance by having me push away the earth from my soul. Soon I would realize that the training, what they were doing was just training me and educating me. But more than that, what they were teaching me, they were teaching me to be a part of a team and what it takes to become a soldier. And little did I know anything about Army values. Values that we rarely heard of, but we use today. Two of them that I've definitely been using the last month or so has been decisiveness and judgment. I definitely need that when I'm out processing. Going through the VA, making all these decisions, this is huge. It's a lot of things that you have to get right. So making sound judgment and decisive decisions is part of what the military taught me to do. And thank God I have the ability to do that. I also learned that in the Army, no one stands alone. Nothing is accomplished without love, the support, the Lord, family, and a damn good NCO. The Army teaches us all. The Army teaches us teamwork, to unite, to pull together as one. NCOs teach young soldiers to build a military mindset that can lead the foundation for success, more filling, more satisfying life. And my thing, wasn't easy? No. But was it worth it? Absolutely. Because here I am today, blessed with 20 years of service. I was going to talk about, but I'm not going to bore everybody with all the countries that I've been to, the wonderful places, the duty stations, all the soldiers that I had the opportunity to work with, all the places. I mean, overseas, everywhere. I'm not going to get into all that. I believe it's in the handout that they put together for me, and I greatly appreciate that. Again, how do I get here? I really don't think there's any clear-cut answer. But by using what my superiors, many here today, that came here, many NCOs that taught me along the way, is why I stand here today. So what I wanted to do is, if it's okay with you guys, in no particular order, I would like to address and recognize some individuals that helped me get to where I am today, because without them, I'm not standing here. And if you don't mind if I call out your name, you can stand up, give a little bow, whatever. But the first person, again, it's in no particular order, is Master Sergeant Rick Sanders. So what Master Sergeant Sanders is going to do is, you can chime in if you need to, Master Sergeant. Many times I would be in his office. What's that? He called me in there. No, I hear. Right. No, many times I would be in Master Sergeant's office as an E4, thinking that what was going on in my world was the most important world. So I would go into Rick's office all the time, sit down and discuss conversations, what's going on. And without, I don't think he might not even realize this today, but he had one of the greatest open door policies ever. He'd listen, and that's what he did. He would not interrupt you talking. And you never did that, Rick. All you do is let us talk. Let us talk, let us talk. When we're done, you probably sum it up with one question, and then I'll go, man, he got me on that. But he would listen to every single thing. And he never, ever turned a soldier away. You never do. Probably still to this day. You know, I did put a little thing in here, though. I know God has a good sense of humor, because Rick's a Cowboy fan. He would let us know every Monday. I know, sir.
Doing so well, too.
But I thank you personally for all the guidance and everything that you put into my life. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for coming down here. You're more than welcome. The next person, now she's not here. She wanted to be here. She works for the 99th. Her name is Master Sergeant Tracy Mitchell. I'm trying not to get emotional, but oh man. Master Mitchell, to me, she represents the NCO. She is the NCO crew. She was the best damn NCO I met, period. She never turned a soldier down, hands down. And if I may recite, I even put it in here, my two basic responsibilities, Sergeant Major, will always be uppermost in my mind, accomplice of my mission, the welfare of my soldiers. I will know my soldiers and will always place their needs above my own. That's Master Sergeant Tracy Mitchell to the T. She has 30 years. She, like I said, she wanted to come down, but the virus and the 99th had their own little rules. But God bless her. I love her to death. I wish she was here. Another individual sitting here is a good friend as well. He's here today from the state of Colorado, Mr. Tom Garcia, sitting right here. Okay, I call Tom also every soldier every day, because that's all Tom ever did, was take care of every soldier every day. And I guess I put this little in here, some humor for Tom. I guess being a Patriots fan actually pays off, because he would follow the words of Coach Belichick was, do your job. All right? That's right. Do your job.
Do your job.
That's it. That's
Cowboys
it.
VHS recording on that.
When I had the opportunity, I was blessed as E5 to work out at Fort Carson, the 230th Finance out there. And what we did, we in-process and out-process soldiers, new soldiers that were coming into the base. We averaged 50 to 60 soldiers a day in processing, making sure that all their paperwork is processed properly during their travel and fill everything out. And our responsibility was exactly that. So first time I was with Mr. Garcia, I'm sitting at a desk watching him writing notes down, and he's going over the whole spiel about everything. And I got back and I was like, man, I'm impressed. I mean, you got this to a T. He goes, good, because in 2 days it's yours. So take some good notes. And we did. We had a good time. We had some good humor during the time that we were there. But Tom and I, it didn't matter. We would work together, whether it was, I remember he's calling me up on Saturday, 10 o'clock at night. It's snowing outside. Everyone else is gone. The base is shut down. Tom's coming in, hey, Wood, let's go do some finance stuff. We got to pay the soldiers. They need money on Monday.
Cut off Monday.
Ain't that right? And that's exactly what we did. Got up there, did our business, sneak out around 1 a.m. and go home. But
And you have fun reading my chicken scratch.
yeah. But I thank you, Tom, for everything, for your friendship, everything that you taught me, brother. I appreciate it. Again, I wouldn't be here. 2 other soldiers that are not here. There's 2 master sergeants there in the state of South Carolina. I met them out at the 63rd in California from 2016 to 2019. And that's Master Sergeant Payne and his wife, her name is Tweety Bird. Tweety is what we call her. what I can say about these people is they took me in as a family because I was out there. I wasn't married at the time, and I was by myself. And many mornings, Master Sergeant would call me and go, let's do breakfast. And I guess what I was trying to let him know also, if he was here, that everything we were talking about at breakfast wasn't just that. It wasn't just conversation. You know, he was helping me, he was guiding me. We would talk a little bit about work, and by the end of that conversation, again, I'm going back to work, okay, with the result, knowing how to do stuff. But the biggest thing was his family, him and his wife taking me in. So I can't express the appreciation again. And to me, it's just another sign of NCOs doing the right thing. We got single soldiers that are out here in the world. And what do? We don't leave them alone. We need to work with them and build them. And that's exactly what they did. I'll get through this, guys. I'm sorry. But there's another couple, dear good friends of mine in the state of South Carolina. By the way, I forgot to represent Rick, South Carolina, God's country. But there's to Betty and Jimmy Mann, they are not here. Betty and Jimmy Mann are like family. Now, Betty Mann, such as Tom, they serve, but Betty Mann is a civilian, and she supports the military. She has 37 years in. She retires, I think in about 2 or 3 months, around August. But they are dear friends of mine, and I just can't express my true feelings and gratitude for their love, and I said their friendship, and all the memories that we shared. Another soldier's here today, so we got a lot of soldiers. You notice the whole thing, everyone's soldiers, family, is my dear friend, retired first sergeant from the Air Force, Mr. Vern Hemmer, he's from Georgia. I wrote down here so I don't get myself in trouble, Vern, and I said I won't get into the weeds on how we met, but I assure you, we shared several pool pops and many meetings solving world issues after a hard day's duty. My father's no longer with us. Since the passing of my father, you have provided me and still do today guidance and selfless service. Again, things military teach us. When it comes to getting it done, I would describe, this is Vern's favorite, one of his favorite sayings too, when they always ask us to do something. Some of us older folks might get it, some of us younger, I don't know. Well, Vern was kicked out of kindergarten because they had recess. He doesn't play. But I thank you, and I appreciate your support every day. Other dear good friends of mine, they are down here from Michigan. Karen and Gary Giabatti. Just for you, I'll say, go Blue. But Gary's former Navy. Apologize, but it's all right. He knows I'm joking. But you guys have been my friends and family for many years now. And I appreciate all the times that we shared and will continue to share. And thank you always for your love and support. Thank you, guys. I was looking around to see if there was another soldier in here. I don't see him. I wish he was here. And I want to express my thanks to Sergeant First Class Martin and Master Sergeant Cox.
Sergeant Martin.
I know Sergeant Martin. I was looking for Master Sergeant. I apologize. I couldn't. Hold on, let me get this. I thank both of you for your leadership. Though our time was short, I want to thank both of you for your leadership, knowledge, and dedication to what it takes to be an NCO. Again, I can recite these words. All soldiers are entitled to outstanding leadership. I will provide this leadership. I will communicate consistently with my soldiers and never leave them uninformed. And that's to both of you. You guys are always there for me anytime I needed any information, anytime. And I really appreciate all the wonderful information that you guys have always provided me, anything that you know. So thank you so much. This is a little sad note to me. I wish we could, my brother Craig was going to be here today. That's tough. A heart condition. All right. Yeah, he has a heart condition. It's not good. So he has to go into the hospital again Friday. He is also an Air Force veteran. I had a good joke with him too, but couldn't make it. I don't know if that's on, but anyways, I wish he was here. I just wanted to let him know how much I love him, need him in my life, appreciate his support. He has, I have 3 nephews and a niece. They are without a doubt the best kids that I know. He's done one hell of a job with them. And actually, Ryan, just a month ago, one of my nephews, just joined the Air Guard. So I'm very happy about that. I think he ships out to training, I think, at the end of May. So I wrote a little joke, I'm going to just say it anyways, wrote a little joke down for my brother to tell Ryan if he was there. I think it says, if I may, I'd like to share this with him. Stay alert, as one of the most dangerous things that you will hear in the Air Force is an airman saying, I learned that in basic training, or the air sergeant saying, trust me, sir, or the lieutenant saying, based on my experience. So, all right, I'm almost getting to the end. Next person I want to thank is my mom. She's 85. She just couldn't make it down. She is up in Maryland right now. I just want to let her know, I believe she's happier than me. She was talking about this for the last 2 or 3 weeks, calling me just like she did this morning. Right, babe? Calling me, what time is it again? All day long. But she is very happy. She's very proud. I can tell you, her Irish charm and laughter is instilled in me every day. Her wit that shines through adversity. The daily support and love that you provide is unmeasurable. Your work ethic and your faith I admire. Wrong or right, you taught me to speak my mind and embrace life. So to all of you that are out there that had me standing at attention, you know where I get it from. How's that? There you go. Excuse me. All right. One more person in my life is my beautiful wife. Sorry, losing my voice. My beautiful wife.
Don't make me cry.
Woodyard. You, and I mean this truly. You are truly the most positive, happiest person that I know. Each day, you bring your beautiful smile and laughter into our life. You have blessed me with your continuous love and support. Because of you, I am at ease and at peace. Your words and the way that you see life in general has opened my world to a brand new world and beginning. We listen to music, so let me quote a few lines that I had to share with you. And this describes my wife in one detail. When I look into your eyes, I see a new day rising. Through the eyes of love, and to never know what hate is. You are so beautiful, never change. These Irish eyes are smiling, baby. I love you so much. So we shall start a new life in the Philippines by being blessed by your love and the love of your family. You have truly made me a better man and a person. Mahel kita po.
Oh.
All right. There's just so many people I could thank. I could go on and on. I will have to give some shout outs, if you don't mind. My dear, dear friends, Lupe, Guerrero, and Paco out in California. Paco. Can't pronounce his name, but Lupe is absolutely phenomenal. She was a co-worker of mine out in California. Love her to death. We're going to go see her and see them as well. First Sergeant Chris Alvey, South Carolina.
Thank you.
Master Sergeant Ronnie Moore, who I work with in Arkansas. Only in America. Only in America. Yes, sir. Master Sergeant Rick Cook, who is actually here today. I know this is the state of Florida, but if anybody wants to know anything about Gamecock Country, again, if I needed anything, I could come into Master Sergeant Cook's office as well, but I had to listen to, we just need one more play. The clock just needed one more. Matter of fact, he was telling me this morning how Tim Tebow should come to the state of South Carolina and thank them for the Heisman because their secondary was so bad.
Yes, I did.
But thank you so much for coming down, both of you guys.
Thank you.
Master Sergeant Colenso Jackson, who, when I was out in 63rd out in California, my time was getting short. I was coming here, and all he kept doing, he's like, "You're there, man. You just need to stay on that line." He said, "You just keep walking and stay on that line. Don't get off of it. Don't let nothing discourage you. You're at the end of the game. You're there. Stay focused and don't let anything distract you." And he was absolutely right. He said, "You just stay there. Don't let them take away. Don't do anything. Stay on point. Stay focused." And I praise him for helping me out with that. Again, so many people. Mr. Castro, Tess, Jeremy Coulter, Brother Morfun, and even we got a little guy out there named Jimmy Johnny Jr. and Jimmy Man. So yeah, Rick knows most of these people, big man and all that. All right, so I'm trying to wrap this up and close, but things I'm going to miss, and I do miss to this day, that I do miss going into the office on Monday, especially in the state of South Carolina, because without me, I will say this for the state of South Carolina, they would have no idea what Notre Dame football is. That's a fact. Am I right? Who?
Get that in. All right.
And the funniest thing, I'm telling you, the funniest thing is when I started back there in 2007, 2008, who's this guy? And I'm in there with the Notre Dame, and they got all their SEC. We're the SEC, mighty SEC. What? Okay. But rise or fall on the Fighting Irish. I know we get there. Maybe we don't, bring home the trophy. But that's what I love about being Irish. I love about Notre Dame. We're back almost every year. It's like that little, I can't get rid of that, right? Every year they're there. But the funniest thing was, I know today because I got a text from Master Sergeant Sanders over there. I get calls from Colonel Barber. Anytime football season starts, what do you know the Irish do? Yeah, I know. So they're still calling and they're still following. One thing I won't miss, I will not miss putting my PIN number in on that computer 5 times just along. I will miss, I really, really will miss the teamwork and hearing cadence when we used to run PT. I mean, that's, everybody knows, that's the part. And I'm sure we still catch ourselves sometimes. If you're out there doing your little thing, you got that, yeah, I mean, that foot, every time it's hit, it is a fact. So, one other thing. I always love how I was never good at the acronyms in the Army. There's way too many different things. But 2 things that always stuck out with me is we had a LT, which is probably a major now with Snow. Is he a Lieutenant Colonel?
Lieutenant Colonel.
Woo! Wow. So Lieutenant Colonel Snow, every time there was somebody who just couldn't find their way right, he would always say, "That's just a small ball of tall grass." See, some of you wonder. You think about that. We get it. Small ball and tall grab, he's lost. Right? Because you in that grab looking for that ball. Right? He would always say that. And another one, I got to put the phone down because this is a good old Army one I like that we used to be able to do is this and that. Yeah, we get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm not sure how to close, but I will just say this. God bless the United States of America. God bless the U.S. Army and all military branches. Please look after our soldiers. Please provide stability and help for the world outside those doors. But because without you guys, I am not here today. Remember, forget the lust. Remember, forget your lust for the rich man's gold. All you need is in your soul. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay risen for the playing of the Army song and the departure of the official party.
Birthday cake.
Pretty cake. I don't want to cut it up.
We're doing white and garnet and black on it.
Right?
I see a little green. I don't know.
Garnet,